dream about being rich, having a body that turns heads, traveling the world, living in a skyline apartment, and yet here you are, hour 3, still stalking your ex's dog on Instagram. Listen, you're not lazy, you're trapped, and it's time to break out, because if you don't, that would be tragic. So let's fix it, because this isn't just about time management, it's about identity. Every time you procrastinate, you scroll, or you say tomorrow, you're not just being lazy, you're rewiring your brain to see yourself as someone who doesn't follow through. It makes you hesitate, second guess, shrink, and here's the messed up part. You're not lazy because you're weak, you're lazy because you're smart. You're smart enough to imagine success, but scared enough to avoid the pain of imperfection, and that fear is killing your momentum. So if you don't fix this now, your potential will rot in your head while you pretend you're planning. Here's the cold, hard truth. You are not broken, you are not doomed, you're ambitious. And that's the real reason you're frustrated. You know you're capable of more, you feel it gnawing at you every time you procrastinate. But here's what's actually happening. You're an overthinker, you're a perfectionist, you're a little bit scared of sucking. And spoiler alert, sucking is required before you're good at anything. If that hit a little too close to home, then good, because awareness is the first step toward getting unstuck. Now don't go hating your brain just yet, it's actually doing exactly what it's designed to do, to keep you safe. Comfort feels good, it feels warm, safe, familiar. Meanwhile, chasing success feels hard, risky, embarrassing. What if you try and everyone sees you fail? Your brain does the math and says, I can get 100 instant dopamine hits from scrolling TikTok, or I can spend 3 years building something that might crash and burn anyway. Nah, let's watch one more dog video. It's survival mode, not stupidity. Problem is, survival mode is killing your potential. If you don't rewire that response, you'll accidentally play it safe, right into a lifetime of mediocrity, and that would be the biggest risk of all. Okay, so now let's talk about how to actually escape the trap and start living like the person you know you can be. Here's a 4-step blueprint that can help you finally get fit without needing beast mode on day 1. 1. The 2-minute rule. Stop thinking you have to climb Mount Everest every day. Your brain hates giant tasks, it loves small ones. Here's how it works. Let's say you want to get in shape, but the idea of working out feels like dragging a dead whale up a mountain. Instead of forcing yourself into a full workout, just put on your gym shoes and step outside. And that's it. Don't commit to a run, don't open the workout app, just stand there. 9 times out of 10, once you've made that micro move, your resistance fades, you jog to the corner, you stretch, you drop for 10 push-ups, suddenly you're moving. That tiny start kills a voice in your head saying,
"Not today."
Momentum is the real beast mode, because nobody ever laces up their shoes, walks outside, and says, never mind. Success doesn't come from giant leaps, it comes from tiny starts you don't quit on. 2. Make laziness awkward. Your brain loves the couch. Scrolling, easy. Netflix, comforting. The gym, cold, loud, work. So flip the script. Put your gym clothes right next to your bed so you trip over them in the morning. Sleep in your workout gear so you wake up halfway ready. Unplug your TV and hide the remote. Delete the Entertain Me apps and replace them with a basic workout tracker. Make staying lazy inconvenient. Make working out the easy, obvious move. Your future body will thank you every time you flex in the mirror. 3. Win ugly. Your first workout might be pathetic. You'll sweat too early, your form will suck, you'll Google, is 7 push-ups enough? And good, that's the point. The first few days will be ugly, the weights will feel heavy, the mirror won't show any progress, but ugly wins count. They count more because most people never even get to day 3. They quit at, I'm sore, or I look stupid. If you can show up looking like a mess and still finish, you're already ahead of 90% of people. You don't get to skip sucking, you only get to outlast it. 4. Stop worshiping motivation. Motivation is a liar. It shows up on January 1st, plays a hype song, and dips out by the 5th. But when you're tired, bloated, or it's raining, motivation is nowhere to be found. Here's the cheat code. Action first, feelings second. Don't wait to feel like working out. Start moving and feelings will catch up. Do 10 jumping jacks, stretch, jog in place. Suddenly, you're in it. You want real strength? Learn how to train on the days you don't want to. That's power. Anyone can lift when it's easy, but if you can show up when your mood says no, your body will start saying yes. And that's how you transform not just your body, but your life. Alright, hey, so breathe for a second. You are not your bad habits. You are not your past failures. You are not quote-unquote lazy. You're just a warrior who's been swinging at the wrong enemies. The real enemy isn't laziness. It's the fear of looking stupid, the fear of starting messy, the fear of sucking publicly. But here's the truth. You are one decision away from momentum. Not a New Year's resolution, not a 30-day challenge, not after finals or after my birthday or after I find the perfect planner. One decision now, because your future doesn't get built tomorrow. It gets built today, right now. So pause the video right now. Seriously, stand up, shake your arms out, take a deep breath. Now do one tiny, messy, unimpressive thing your future self will thank you for. Not later, not after you scroll one more time. Now, drink a glass of water, do 5 push-ups, open a blank document and name it My First Try. Send that message you have been putting off. Put your shoes on and walk outside for 5 minutes. Pick the easiest, smallest thing you can think of and just do it. Do not plan it out. Do not research it. Do not ask yourself,
Not good enough. Just move.
even if you feel dumb, even if it feels like it does not matter, because momentum does not show up like magic. It shows up when you do something small and boring and kinda awkward. It shows up when you act without waiting to feel ready. At first, it will feel stupid. It will feel like nothing is changing, and that's normal. That is momentum being born. If you are still lying there scrolling 5 minutes later, good. You just proved something important. You can focus. You can stick with something longer than you think. You are not lazy. You are powerful. You are just out of practice. You are stubborn. You are relentless, and you have energy. You are just used to aiming it at the wrong things. Now imagine aiming that same stubborn energy at something that matters to you. One tiny move at a time. One messy action after another. That is how real change starts. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be confident. You just need to move. The future you want is not waiting for some magical moment. It is waiting for you to take the first tiny step. Right here, right now. At the end of the day, you do not need a perfect plan. You do not need a 10-step ritual or another 3-hour YouTube binge. You just need to move. One tiny, awkward, beautiful step at a time. And every time you do, you are teaching your brain something critical. You are showing that action is safe, that failure is survivable, that effort is worth it, even when it feels like nothing is happening yet. You do not have to be the fastest. You do not have to be the smartest. You just have to be the one who does not quit on yourself when it would be easier to stay stuck. The difference between the life that you want and the life you are living right now is not magic. It is the tiny moments like this. One small move, one ugly first try, one decision to be a little braver than you feel. You are not just ambitious, but lazy. You are ambitious and unstoppable. You have everything it takes, even on your worst days. Now stop dreaming about it. Go be about it. Your future self is always cheering for you. Make them proud. If you're looking to make the most of this new version of yourself and maximize your morning productivity, we have an entire video on the ultimate morning routine that can help you double or even triple your productivity every single morning. Make sure you check it out by clicking this link. And if this lit even a small fire under you, please do hit like and subscribe and stick around. We're just getting started. Your future self will be glad you did. Now go move. You got this. Big things start small, and today is your day.